Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Moloy. And today we are on Navratri, the first day of Navratri. So, wishing everybody around who's watching, who will watch this later, 22nd of 22nd of September 2025, first day of Navratri, and let's have a fantastic, fantastic festive season, fantastic life and businesses for all of you. And we can only pray to Ma Durga, whoever it is, and let's take this as a new beginning today. On top of it, there's one more new beginning, and that is the implication of GST. GST with its reduced rates, like our honorable Prime Minister says, the GST 2.0, the biggest push towards for business houses and consumers kicks in today. And let's look at this business, our businesses with renewed interest, with renewed vigor, and say today is the beginning of my second half or whatever half of the life or the rest of my life. Let's treat us that way, because today is Navratri, today is GST, and with all that is happening in the world, with the visa thing, the H-1B visa thing coming up, I think it's all moving in a direction which the universe is pushing us towards, and that is to look inwards, both as a business and look at India as a market. While export will always be a market, but India as a market, look inwards us towards us individuals and look at ourselves and ask, what can I be doing better, and how can I be a better individual than what I was yesterday. I think it's all about introspection and asking ourselves that with all this that is happening, how can I be a better professional, better individual, better business owner, better employee, wherever I am. I today give up in all certainty. I give up bed. I give up bed, which is from us, it is bed, which is blames, excuses, denials. I give up blaming everybody else. I stop giving excuses. And I am the person who's going to take ownership of whatever is happening in my life. I am the person who's going to say that we take ownership. And yesterday I posted something very interesting, which I read, and it's not my quote, that after multiple interviews, we have realized that attitude is far, far, far more important than competency. If you have the attitude, you say that life will be difficult, challenges will come in, but I take ownership and give and ask for solutions and look for solutions to this entire thing. The world itself will be a much better place. But that aside, we are on our sales series of our Facebook Live. And for people who don't know me, my name is Moloy Chakravorty. I'm a business coach and partner of Action Coach USA, and I'm the founder of Beyond Red Ocean Consulting, which is transforming into one of India's most premier business coaching organization for entrepreneurs. And today we are on week 6 of our 20-week sales mastery series. And if you have been with me since the beginning, you will remember we have covered sales mindset, we have covered prospecting, we have covered qualification, we have covered pitching, and last week we had tackled handling objections. And each week we are going to build a strong sales process piece by piece. And today's piece, which is one that many of you fear, many of us fear, but secretly look forward to, is closing a sale without being salesy. We all want to do that, right? We don't want to sound salesy. But at some point in time in our desperations, we really, really sound salesy. And we forget that our customers are also intelligent. And the moment they see salesy, and what I call internally a salesygiri, customers will stay away from us. So tell me honestly in the comments box, have you heard the word sell? When you hear the word closing, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you talk in terms of a sales process? I'll tell you what comes to my mind. It's a pushy salesperson trying to corner you, someone pressurizing you with last chance offers. Or maybe you think of that moment when you let the palms sweating because you don't know how to close the deal. If you're going through all of this, you're not alone. Because for most entrepreneurs, closing feels the most uncomfortable part of the sales process. But I'll tell you a secret: if you have done your work well in the early stages, closing should be the natural next step. So the question is, why do entrepreneurs struggle with closing? And I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs. I've seen three common reasons to, in fact. They don't ask for the sale at all. And it's not about entrepreneurs as well. I remember a long time back, a gentleman, I don't want to take names, in my very first organization, he was head of the department. And the reason he was asked to go was because he had the amazing technical knowledge, he had amazing PR, he could have a conversation and engagement with prospective buyers, very helpful. But his biggest challenge is he did not ask for the sale at all. Similarly, with entrepreneurs, we keep explaining and explaining, and when the customer says, okay, let me think about it, both of them, the entrepreneur and the customer, walk away. Number two, they ask too soon. They try to close before building trust or showing value. It's like proposing marriage on the first date. It scares people because people have still not seen the value proposition. And this is that I tell my coaches and my BD team, build on that story. You do the first meeting, she'll come and send the proposal, 99.9% that person will start ghosting you. Number three, third reason, they ask in the wrong way. They sound desperate, expressive. Excuse me. They sound desperate, they sound aggressive, they sound apologetic. If you are unsure about your own offer, why would the customer feel about buying? And here's the golden truth. Closing is not about tricking people. Closing is guiding people to a decision they already want to make. Let me give you this doctor analogy, and I'm sure many of you would have heard of it. You're going to a doctor, after checking you, the doctor says you have this condition, this is the medicine that will help. Do you feel pressured? Of course not, because a doctor is confident, doctor is professional, and focused on solving your problem. And that's exactly how you need to approach closing. You are the expert. You have diagnosed the problem. Your solution can help. So you're not begging, you're not pushing, you're prescribing. The three golden rules of closing that I can give you today. Number one, assume the sale. If you have qualified, pitched, and handled objections, assume the customer wants to go ahead. Don't ask, would you want to buy? Instead, ask, would you like us to get started this week or next week? That's assumptive, not aggressive. Rule number two, make it about them, not you. Don't say, I need you to sign today. That's about your target. Instead, say, if you start this week, you'll be able to hit your quarter end goals. Shall we go ahead? See the difference. It's about them, their results, their timeline. Number three, silence is golden. And here's the hardest one. Once you've asked the closing question, shut up, smile, be quiet, let there be pause. Yes, you've heard me right. Stop talking. Let the customer process all the information that you've given him. Many sales are lost because entrepreneurs get nervous in the silence and start backtracking, discounting, and over explaining. Ask the question, then breathe. Let them think. Now let's go deeper. Here are 5 practical closing techniques. The assumptive close. Shall we start onboarding this Monday or Wednesday? Summary close. Do you think the solution, with this solution, you will save 10 hours a week, reduce cost by 15%, and have peace of mind? Shall we go ahead? The alternative close, would you prefer a 6-month plan or the annual plan? The testimonial close, one of my clients in your industry was in the exact same position. Within 3 months, they saw amazing results. Would you like me to set up the same way? The urgency close, if we start this week, you will have everything in place before your busy season. Would you like me to reserve that slot for you? Quick question for you. Which of these sound most natural to you? Type in 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. And if you have used one before, share your experience. Did it work or did it flop? So what are the 3 mistakes that typically you should avoid as a sales professional or as a salesperson or even as an entrepreneur? The 3 biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make when they are closing: talking too much after asking. You literally talk the customer out of buying. Dropping price immediately. If you panic and discount, you kill credibility. The customers think, if you dropped so fast, were you overcharging me? Forcing the decision. Nobody likes being cornered. Even if you win that sale, you lose trust and probably the customer later. Avoid these and you will immediately look more professional. So as we close today, the sixth week of our sales series, what's your action step for this week? Write down 3 closing questions that feel natural for your business. Practice them with your team until you can deliver them with confidence. Then try them with your next 5 prospects and you will be amazed at the difference. And remember, this closing is not about pushing people. It's about helping them make a decision they already want to make. Shift this from pressure to guidance and sales become easier, faster, and more enjoyable. I hope you got some value. Try this. Don't forget your weekly actions. Don't forget your weekly tasks that we have been running through this last 7 weeks, including today. 6 weeks, including today. Next week, in week 7, we are going to talk about something that separates the amateurs from the pros. And it is like following up like a pro, turning no into not yet. And trust me, this is where fortunes are built. My name is Moloy Chakravorty. I'm a business coach and I'm a founder of Beyond Red Ocean Consulting. Thank you for joining me this week. I shall see you on the other side next week, next Monday, same place, same time, with Think Like or Follow Up Like a Pro, turning no into not yet. Have a great week ahead and I shall see you.